I'm Janvi Mishra, doctor in making, and today I'll be talking about blood and circulation. What is blood? A red color fluid that is running into your and mind body? Well, let's talk more scientifically. Blood is a special fluid connective tissue made up of fluid matrix, plasma, and formed elements. Plasma. Plasma is a straw-colored viscous fluid, consists of 90 to 92% of water and 6 to 8% of plasma protein. Now, plasma proteins are following. First is fibrinogen, which helps in clotting. Second is globulins, which helps in defense mechanism. And third is albumin, which helps in osmotic balance. Serum. Serum, you need to know, serum is equals to plasma minus the clotting factor. Clotting factor has to be in inactivated form. We've spoken about the plasma. Now it is the turn for formed elements. Formed elements are of three types. First is RBC, second is WBC, and third is platelets. We'll talk about it one by one. First, RBC, also called as erythrocytes. They are 5.5 million per cubic millimeter in the blood. Their normal lifespan is 120 days and they're destroyed in the spleen, also known as graveyard of RBC. Frequently asked question in NEET examination, what is the graveyard of RBC? That is spleen. Okay, now RBC, they are biconcave in shape and lacks nucleus, which means it has no mitochondria, no Golgi apparatus, and hence follows a glycolytic pathway. Need to know, it follows a glycolytic pathway. Okay, so have you ever thought why our blood is red in color and not in pink, green, blue, yellow, or any of your favorite color? Why so? It is because of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin. Heme is an iron containing complex and globin is a protein. Now, hemoglobin content of a normal human being is 12 to 16 grams. And if it is increased, it is called as polycythemia. If RBC count and hemoglobin count is decreased, it causes anemia. We've spoken about RBCs. Now it's turn for WBCs. WBCs, also called as leukocytes, and they are normally 6 to 8,000 per cubic millimeter of blood. They shortly live for about a week. If the leukocyte concentration is increased, it is generally seen in allergic reactions, common cold, etc. It could be malignant too, that is leukemia. Now, the leukocytes are broadly classified into two types, that is granulocytes and agranulocytes. The granulocytes are neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils, and agranulocytes are monocytes and lymphocytes. For you to need to know is neutrophils are abundantly present, that is 60 to 65%, and they are first line of defense. Eosinophils resist allergic reactions. Basophils secrete histamines and serotonin, also in allergic reactions. Lymphocytes are used in cell-mediated immunity, that is L-type and T-type. And monocyte along with the lymphocytes are used in the phagocytic activity. Now we've spoken about the WBCs and its turn for platelets, also called as thrombocytes. They are formed from a special kind of cells called as megakaryocytes. Their concentration is about 1.5 lakhs to 3.5 lakhs. If the count of platelets is decreased in the blood, it causes clotting disorder, which leads to excessive bleeding in the human being. Now, all we've spoken about is blood and formed elements, plasma, and everything. Have you ever thought about the grouping of blood? Like how many types of groups are there? There are basically more than 60 types of blood groups that are present all over across the world. But for us, the standard blood groups that we follow is ABO, MNN type, and RH. MNN type is not present in the NCERT, but just for your knowledge, it is used to distinguish about the offspring in paternal disputes. Now we have ABO blood grouping and RH blood grouping. ABO blood grouping is dependent on the presence of antigen on the surface of RBC and antibodies in the plasma. I know it is kind of vague, which you're not able to understand, but let me make it clear to you. ABO blood grouping, for example, let's take blood group A. Now the person has blood group A and it is present, the antigen on the surface of RBC is A. Now the plasma would have antibody B. The corresponding opposite antibody will be B. Hence, the blood group of the donor is A and they could be given A or O blood. I hope I could make you clear with my little knowledge that I shared with you people. If you like whatever I have taught, please kindly contact on the number given below or give me a message or mail me. I will help you in learning more biology as I can understand your phase. I've been to the same phase, and trust me, it's just like working now, and then you'll see the fruitful results later. I hope you understood whatever I taught. If you like it, please subscribe to me. Please give me a text or a call, and I'll be there sure for your help. Thank you.